Thoughts generated on the proverbial porcelain think tank, flushing my digested thoughts which I have brought into existence on my throne of thoughts. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Step right up as we take a whimsical journey through the royal ruminations of the crap that comes from my mind. Welcome to my throne of thoughts, where my mind reigns supreme and my musings take center stage. Join me as I ponder the intricacies of life, love, bowel movements, and everything in between your ass cheeks from my deep but whole of intellect. As the ruler for my own mental thought kingdom, I have the power to shape and mold your thoughts into the most majestic of shitholes. Here on the throne, I embrace my inner monarch and let my creativity and curiosity flow freely. With a quick wave off of the fly on the toilet seat my intellectual sphincter prepares, I delve into the depths of my mind and emerge with the most illogical insights and ponderings. From the enigmatic enigma of existence to the whimsical wonders of whimsy, my worst ruminations know no bounds. So, dear viewers, grab your metaphorical crowns, and butt plugs and join me as we embark on a journey fit for the most disconcerting of thought monarchs. From the heights of shitty philosophical ponderings to the depths of introspective introspections, my throne of thoughts invites you to take a seat as I revel in regal splendor of my narcissistic ruminations. After all, in my kingdom of the mind, the possibilities are as shitty as raw sewage dumped in your gene pool. Welcome to my throne, where my thoughts rule and ruminations reign supreme. Musings of the shithouse of the flush of enlightenment step into the shithouse, that hallowed and often overlooked chamber of contemplation. Here, amidst the gentle hum of fluorescent lights and the aromatic whispers of air freshener, one can find a profound sense of clarity and insight. It is in this humble space that the ordinary act of flushing can become a metaphor for the release of burdens and the flushing of the mind's waste. As the water and turds swirl and cascades down, so too does the weight of the day, leaving behind a refreshed colon and renewed spirit. In the quiet solitude of the shithouse, one can engage in deep musings and contemplations, free from the shitty distractions of the cesspool of society. It is a place where profound thoughts, fetishes, and brilliant ideas can bubble up to the surface as you drop one in the bowl, much like the effervescent bubbles in a freshly poured glass of champagne after getting the cork up your butt. So, the next time you find yourself in need of a moment of enlightenment, don't overlook the shithouse as a potential source of inspiration. I embrace the act of flushing as a symbol of letting go and starting anew. I allow the serenity of this often underrated space to guide my thoughts and lead me to newfound revelations. After all, sometimes the most unexpected places hold the key to unlocking the greatest insights. Revel in the flush of enlightenment of being free from the shit that I was thinking, and I let the shithouse become my own personal haven of profound reflection where my greatest thoughts are contrived. When life gives you a stall without toilet paper, it gives you time to reflect on where you went wrong. In the often overlooked time spent on the shitter, I ponder life's greatest mysteries. From existential questions to sudden bursts of my flatulent creative anal mind, the reflective toilet bowl offers a unique opportunity to pause and contemplate what the fuck I ate that I've ended up here, and the utter similarities reflecting my inner asshole back at me. When life gives me toilet paper, I figure why not use it as a canvas for my next bowel movement masterpiece as I make myself virtual ID cards? With a touch of humor and a dash of creativity, even the most mundane movements can become a source of inspiration. So, when I take a moment to reflect, and who knows, I might just come up with the next big idea while shitting on the porcelain throne. After all, when life hands you toilet paper, it's your chance to make something truly remarkable out of it until my finger goes through the toilet paper and right up my ass again. Who knows, maybe the world is waiting for my next brilliant creation to fall into the most unexpected of places as it splashes into the toilet bowl. So, I embrace the reflective fouled waters and let my imagination run wild. And I remember, the next time I find myself in the bathroom, I don't just shit there, I create something extraordinarily shitty, and I become an artist as I create a masterpiece reflecting my true essence. As I ponder the cascading of the diarrhea produced by my thoughts by stepping into my wisdom of lost thoughts, and release my world of shit beyond any kind logical thought. As I wash your hands, I let the tranquility of running water spark my inner musings. This is no ordinary bathroom break, it's a movement for me to not just cleanse my colon, but a good time to flush and clean the sewage brought forth from my fecal brain. The gentle cascade of the faucet becomes a symphony of thought, leading me to ponder life's mysteries and daily dilemmas. As I towel off, I take a deep breath and let the soothing ambience of the washroom guide my introspection while enjoying the pungent smell of the dump I just took. Maybe I'll solve that Fenn's long-standing quest, or perhaps I'll simply find a movement of peace in the midst of a bustling day as my explosive flatulence echoes throughout the bathroom. Next time nature calls, I'll embrace the opportunity to let my mind flow freely as the rushing waters of diarrhea do. Washroom wisdom awaits on every throne, ready to cascade down my leg without a warning. I can turn my constipation into successful constructive contemplations by bringing out the constipated Socrates within me by philosophizing the torrent of the flush. Have you ever stopped to ponder the deeply existential nature of the act, dumping a load fresh thoughts and flushing it down the toilet? Perhaps not, but I have focused on it and tuned my greatest thoughts by embracing the constipated Socrates within me, producing my most flatulent thoughts. In a world where most people take this everyday necessity for granted, the constipated Socrates challenges us to consider the profound implications of what happens when we pull that lever. A valve opens below the surface which puts my shit in a spin of chaos. My thoughts are thrown off by the peanuts and corn separating, then dragging behind the main mass of discarded thoughts. Then I realize the peanut scratched my bunghole and my thoughts shift to the nurse I scared away with my original fetish. With my unorthodox approach to philosophy, I dive headfirst into the depths of my waste and I emerge with treasures of wisdom that will make you question everything you thought you knew about the bathroom experience. In a society that often dismisses bodily functions as taboo or gross, the constipated Socrates fearlessly confronts the stigma and delves into the metaphysical ramifications of our most basic biological processes. Through my witty and thought-provoking musings, I invite you to reconsider the significance of the flush, encouraging you to flush away your preconceived notions and emerge with a renewed sense of enlightenment. While some may scoff at the notion application of philosophical inquiry to such a mundane task, the constipated Socrates proves that even the most ordinary bowel movements hold the potential for very extraordinary revelations. So, the next time you find yourself reaching for that flush handle, take a moment to reflect and consider the wisdom of the constipated Socrates and contemplate the deeper meaning behind the seemingly simple act of letting go.